Hello, Mrs. Ferrante, or Ms. Ferrante. I'd prefer Elena. Very graceful young name. I read your book. I tried to read your book at least, and I got to about page 236 before I decided I'm going to stop reading your book. I guess I didn't understand your book. That is usually what people say when either they didn't understand the book they read or they don't know how to say why they didn't like or did like certain parts of the book. They don't understand why they felt that way about the book. Maybe that's what's happening here. Zadie Smith, the Irish Times, and Elizabeth Strout were, and Champa Lahiri, as well as the Times Literary Supplement and the Sunday Times, were able to articulate why your book is, the greatest thing since sliced bread. But, The Guardian too. Nothing quite like it has ever been published. They were able to talk about the book or make some sort of observation about it, but I'm not able to do so because I think I've chosen the wrong degree and I don't know how to talk about books, I guess. Reading this book, I realized maybe I don't even like to read books. So I tried reading your book and I didn't like reading it, and because I've picked the wrong degree, I don't even know how to articulate why I didn't like it. But I'll try to explain. What I liked was the cover. I liked this cover. Though I like the original cover better, the one I didn't buy. UK covers usually suck. I liked reading, knowing a little bit what the discourse was about, because all these girls who are smart really liked the book. So I wanted to read it, and I thought maybe I will really like it. The cover reminded me of Little House on the Prairie, which I never read. This book was a bit different to that, I think, and I felt that the main character, who's you, I guess, she wasn't evil, but she did feel like you felt sorry for her at certain times. You also felt a great deal of sympathy to like Lila. She reminded me of my best friend Haya growing up. Haya was cruel. So I liked that I was able to maybe spark, memories of Haya back into my life. I think that's a good thing to reconnect with memories, I suppose. So yeah, I suppose, which one is it? So, I don't know. So yeah, that's the thing with your book. The other thing I liked was the random sort of like observations about life that are interspersed throughout about the nature of selfishness, etc. I feel like you truly feel bad for the main character. Like, it felt good kind of actually, because I have thoughts like her as well, and then seeing them written down on the page kind of made me feel sorry for myself, because I was seeing that she can't be blamed and she's having a totally normal reaction to everything around her, and the cruelty she's participating in is just part and parcel of being a young person, and she's probably going to find her way. I think in the third book she writes this book, right, and it all comes full circle. What I didn't like the book is how it seemed to almost take a complete departure, or maybe this was just the experience of reading on the plane, but it seemed to take a complete departure from earlier's reflective tone and then dip into the plot entirely, and the plot just feels so much like reading an autobiography. I didn't find it particularly compelling how there's so much violence or whatever. I felt like it was just narrating and it just didn't seem like very compelling, like these like slices of conversation. I think I could see this adapted into a movie, and there is a TV show out. Maybe I should finish this book. But I'm sick of like encountering the same sentences again, the same men with their dark eyes, the same questions, the same roads, the same placid doesn't go anywhere. The ambiguity, the depression, all of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being exposed to this floating universe.